Hi guys, so today I'm coming at you with kind of like a hair tutorial. As you may know, after taking out my extensions I did have to get my hair cut. So it's really short, and at the moment I'm really struggling with trying to style it and to make it look nice at the same time. For a while now I haven't used heat on it apart from yesterday, and what I used was the Babyliss Wave Envy, which there's loads and loads of videos on YouTube of them, but all the girls that I see have them have got really long hair, and well this isn't quite cutting it. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, a short hair tutorial for the Wave Envy. I did have my extensions in yesterday, just my normal clipping ones, and I put them all in and then just did the top layers, so that's why it's all a bit wavy and messy. Not going to bother with the extensions today because I really don't need them in. Things I put in my hair are the Aussie Take the Heat protection spray. Always use a heat spray when I've got damp hair, as well as before I use some heat on it. Hairdresser also recommended to me that I use a serum on my hair, so I bought an argan oil serum which was literally about £2. Really cheap. I don't really like serums because it just makes my hair feel really greasy and gross, but she said it will help, so trust in her. The heat tool itself looks like this. Kind of looks like a straightener on one side, and then you turn it round and it's like a two-pronged. And what you do is it kind of gives the same effect as though you've plaited your hair when it's damp, and then you take it out in the morning when it's all dry and it's just really wavy. But that's what this does. So obviously your hair goes in there. I'm not going to touch it because I've got it on, and you just clamp your hair, kind of like crimpers, but it gives a different effect, but it's the same principle. It has 3 heat settings at the side. I always use my heat tools on the highest setting anyway, but in case you didn't want to use too much heat, you can turn it down. I'm pretty sure it comes with like a heat protection mat as well, but I never use them because I've got glass on my vanity, so it makes no difference. You are going to have to section off your hair. Going to start off down the bottom and just work my way up. I have used these once before with my micro loop extensions when I had half red half black, which looked really nice. I did it all, so it was huge, and then shoved it up in a high pony and went to town. Oh, it looked fab. But we're gonna see what it looks like today. Probably really scary, but fuck it, let's go with it. No way, I just recorded the bottom of my hair and forgot to press record. Well anyway, that's what it looks like once it's done. Just splitting your hair into sections, and it does take a while, especially if you've got long hair, so it's probably why it's much better to do with short hair, if you've got short hair obviously. Move it down to where the last prongy bit was, so it looks like a continuous wave, and then obviously they're really tight and together. What I would do is just go through and do it all, and then just get your fingers in there and mess it all up. So like really at the top now, which is actually the most important bit. I find that as you go towards the top of your head, your layers need to be a lot thinner, as in your sections. Just because these are the bits that really matter, otherwise they're just going to look super frizzy. And it really does depend what style you're going for, but I think smaller sections are way better on these small bits. So just clamp it down again. I like to do these ones for a little bit longer, just because they're the most important ones, and then clamp it again, and let go. Sort my fringe out in a minute, but for now I'm just going to hairspray all over. What I'm going to do now is, it looks a little bit mad at the moment and you can see kind of through it. I'm going to be taking the Got To Be spray mousse and just getting it through my hair, which will help it stay in as well as give it more volume. So rubbing that all in. Just really work it through your hair. And it's done. I have got grips in my fringe at the moment just because it's drying and I want it to set like that. But to be fair, it doesn't take long at all to do this hair if you know you're into it. See, I don't really care what I look like as long as it looks alright, but if it's a little bit mad, that's fine. So super volume and super fun too, and it's really quick. Obviously when trying to film it, it takes a long time, but if you're doing it just really quickly, it's really cool. Like I said, it does work on long hair too. It's probably a lot quicker on long hair just because you can go down, next bit down and then just rough it all up and it'll all blend in really nicely. But I hope you enjoyed. That is all from me. Links to my Facebook and Instagram are down below. I always update them, so if you're interested, come over and follow me or like me or whatever. That's all from me. I hope you have a lovely day, night, whatever you're doing. I am going to go bingo tonight as it is Thursday, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!